So you said you went to film school. Like, did you graduate? Did you drop out? What was the whole experience with film school for
Well,
you?
the whole experience was like, I guess we had to take like curriculums. You know, when you go to college, they want you to take like your curriculums, math, English, all this stuff. Well, I kept avoiding it and putting classes out like benefit. You know, benefit. It's like, okay, filming, how to film. Okay,
Hmm.
script writing, how to script, production design. You know, how to be a producer, how to direct. So those I saw that were okay. I need these. I don't need to go to. Okay, let me sit there for a semester of history, math. I mean, it's good. You know, if you want to learn, you know, like for example, we had that great guy Josh. He was like smart with math and he could calculate stuff. I was like, man, that's great, but it wasn't for me.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
So then they were like, yeah, you can't move further unless you start taking these curriculums. I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I don't want to come to school anymore.
So do you think like being hands on was more beneficial than actually going through all the bullshit of academic classes and shit like that?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you do hands on, you start realizing that it's like you learn a lot more. It's a lot more quicker, faster than actually like sitting there going through class. Because you know when you're sitting there, it's like you're watching the instructor teaching you, but God, you're like falling asleep. But in a way, it's like okay, you know, you can teach, but then let's get the hands on going. But one good thing that kind of did help out, I remember one time we were doing it was a script writing. So it's like before you do a character, it's like seriously, it's like we had to write 10 pages about this character. You know, when was he born? Where did he live? What was his like? You know, what was his favorite cereal? What did he like to drink? What did he like to do in school? Was he bullied?
The whole
First
backstory.
time, first time he masturbated. You know, the first time he watched porn. You know, so it's like that kind of like gave you like a background. I was like, oh, okay, I know who my character is. You know, instead of like when you see movies and you got that person with that same monotone because they don't know who their character is, and you see it all a lot because it's like, especially when you see like independent films, you'll see like they'll probably have like the same character, and it's like, okay, this person didn't study his lines or didn't do any background on his character. It just shows up. It's like, oh, this is my lines, okay, and he's just like, oh, monotone. Hey, okay, yeah, that was scary. Okay, let's go. You're like, what the hell? It's like no emotion to it.
What motivated you to go to film school and get into film?
You know what? That's a good question. To me, I guess I just like, I would say kind of like just like fell into it. And what I mean by that, it's like, it was just like one day I'm like watching like a YouTube video. It was like, I could do that. Or I could do this. And I was like, well, let me just go to film school.
What were you watching? Was it like a movie that inspired you or anything? Like,
It was like some like, because I seen like some little short videos that was like hilarious. And I still remember one. It's like, it was on YouTube that it was just like amazing because it was kind of like you know how the Chucky doll.
hmm.
So it's like a family they move into a house and there's like this little killer doll, and every time he's trying to kill me, he fails. It's like the dad's driving, you know, he's going to work, and you see a little Chucky doll. He got like a plastic bag about to choke him, but then he strings out, it's like bah, but the bag like ends just stops right here, and the little doll's just squeezing, and the guy's driving's like, okay, what are you doing? So then at the end, a little doll that's like, you know what? I'm a failure. I can't kill anybody. He's thinking about ending his life. But that's when the house gets broken into by criminals and they take the family hostage. And so then the little doll starts killing the bad guys. Yeah, so it was like a
This was a
different twist.
YouTube like movie or something?
Yeah, it was a short that was on YouTube. I was like, oh my God. And so I guess someone like put it like on the, you know, how we do short films.
Yeah,
We throw in the
on
circuit out
YouTube.
there.
Yeah,
And then after the circuit, it goes on YouTube. You know, and I just found that. I was like, oh my God, this is hilarious.
and
It's
you're
like,
like, I
dude,
can do that shit.
yeah. So that was like a good twist. I was like, oh man, I could come up with so much stuff like that. Okay.
Okay, that's cool. And then from there, you decided that film school was the way to go, or
Yeah, because I didn't know any better. Yeah.
what you mean by that?
You know, you go there, it's like you're paying this much money for the training and schooling, and then you realize, like, fuck, I could just learn all this, you know, by hands on training.
Yeah,
And especially if you're like getting an apprenticeship somewhere where, yeah, you know, they're not going to pay you, but you get the hands on training and hopefully, they'll take you in. Because, it's like you train somebody. It's best because sometimes I see that even where I work, it's like when somebody doesn't know nothing, it's so much easier to train, someone the right way than someone already comes in with already like their little bad habits.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, that's why it's like, to me, filming, that's like, I went to the school. I was like, wait a minute, why is this like, why do I got to go through all these obstacles? And then we started working at the studios like, oh my God, dude, I just wasted money and time.
How long did you go for?
3 years.
Oh, damn. You're almost there then. You have one more year to graduate?
Yeah, but I didn't want to take those stupid electives. Like, nah.
You're waiting till the end to take that shit.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I already got what I needed. I'm out.